All right, hello everybody, and welcome to my OBS Studio quick demo. What I'm using right now is Open Broadcast Software Studio. It's version 27.0.1. This is free software, and it is used by mostly gamers and YouTube broadcasters. I can't believe that we're in a time when people want to see other people play video games. But I don't get it, but okay. What I want to do though is this is very useful for education, for any kind of live broadcasting, or even just recording quick tutorials, recording quick videos. Let me go ahead and start by opening a source. And we're going to start with a video capture device. I want you all to be able to see me. So I'm going to turn on my Logitech C920. So here we go. This is a preview pane. You can see what it will look like when it broadcasts or when it's streaming or being recorded. With OBS, you can record different scenes. You can also create different formats, and you can use a lot of sources. So I'm just going to quickly say we've got this demo. So if you just want to talk to your students, here I am. You want to record to them, that's fine. Let's go ahead and duplicate this, and we're going to call it OSU Demo 2. Now with OSU Demo 2, let's say you want to share a screen. There's lots of different options. I like window capture. So I'm going to do window capture, and we're going to call it, I've done a few of these. So window capture 1 here. And I'm going to decide what I want to share. Yeah, I want to share this. This is my Epic blog that I made up, Epic with Adam, right here. And so I can be walking through anything, that I can show on a display with my students. Great, of course, for tutorials and anything else. But let's say I would still, here, by the way, I'm going to change this. Let's say I still want to have my face on there to help with attention and interaction. So what I can do is I can actually take my face here, and this is the great part. You can't do this in Zoom. I'm just going to go ahead and resize my video like that. Yay. So now I can even point at things if I'm good enough. Look right here. But let's say we want a little more screen, a little less camera. I can actually crop the camera to be just more of a face view, like something like this. There we go. I'm going to snap that right there. So now they can still see me, but they can see mostly the screen. I think that's really cool. And I mean, I can put this anywhere I want to put it. It could be up here in the corner. It could be on this side. There are ways you can add a cool border. You can add a cool effect. I'm just trying to keep this very basic, just to give you a quick idea of how powerful OBS Studio really is. Okay, so we've got that going on. Let me go ahead and do a third demo now. So I'm just going to keep duplicating what we're doing here. We're going to call this one OSU Demo 3. Now with OSU Demo 3, I want to show you how you can easily add text to it. So I'm going to go ahead. You know what we're going to do actually? I'm going to go ahead and turn off the window capture, and let's have a nice black screen to show some text here. We have text under a source. Just going to do this. And I really like this. They have lots of options. Let's use Adamski since my name's Adam. That'll work out, right? And we'll make it 48 and hit OK. And let's go ahead and type something. So welcome to Epic with Adam. There we go, exclamation point. And we have all sorts of options here. Text transform. I can make them uppercase like that. I can make it lowercase. I can do starting case. There you go. Everything's going to have a capital. We can even make it vertical if we want to. And if you look, you can see the preview. Whoa, you can see the preview right here. There are lots of text options. I've barely scratched the surface. Let's put it up like this. And I'm going to make it go about this far. You can change the color of the text. Let's say we want it yellow. And I like this. You can actually add a gradient color to it. I love gradients. Makes things look real professional. Let's put like a dark red gradient on there. Ooh, kind of, I don't know, reminds me of like the tropics or something. Let's change the shape of you can change the direction of the gradient. There, that's kind of cool. And you can even add a background to it. So let's say we want something, I guess we'll just do white so you can really see the background. You have to change the opacity. There you go. And even if you notice, like I need a little bit of space here. between the words. That's just not quite doing it. And it actually looks like I need to turn my size down. I know there's a way to actually have it auto shape the box, but I can't remember how to do that right now. So there you go. I have a nice text overlay right here. I can even throw in an outline. And we're gonna make the outline, let's make it black. There, that's kind of neat. Kind of like that. And this is just great for, quick text you want to throw up there. What's cool about this is there are options because this is a gaming platform. They try to monetize their game channels by scrolling a bunch of people's names, like so-and-so donated $20, so-and-so donated this and that. So you can actually apply a filter and you can do a scroll. We're just gonna call it scroll here. And we're gonna make it do like this. So I think that's really neat. And then we can just simply take our camera, make it bigger. I could even have my face here, and I could maybe have other text with kind of the order of the day we're gonna do. I could put a slideshow right here, something like that. So I think it's really neat. Very powerful, kind of leaves whatever you can think of doing. Your imagination is the only limit to what this can do. All right, so that is, let me switch here. And I just gave away my last little tip here. You can do scene transitions, which I really like that. You can change them to where they are different ways to transition the scenes, which just adds a little bit of animation, keeps their attention. I mean, I wouldn't be just, don't work too hard on it, but a little bit of something just helps that professional look. I like the swipe because it kind of seems like it's just going to the next thing. There are stingers that you can download from the internet, and that would be a cool graphic design, kind of like off NFL when it goes and does a replay. All right, last thing I want to show you is, and this is gonna be a little tricky for me to do. There we go. All right, so I'm actually capturing my other display to show you that this entire video has been running in Zoom. I have actually been using Zoom, and OBS has what's called a virtual camera option. And so I have OBS on, and it's been plugged into Zoom so that Zoom is actually running the meeting. If this is a meeting, it is running the meeting and OBS is the camera. So let me see if I can do this now. All right, so I'm gonna go back here. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna start my video. And this is what it looks like in Zoom when I'm using OBS as a virtual camera. So I don't have to, share screen or do anything like that. I just change my scenes within OBS Studio. And it looks pretty snazzy. I think, hey, look, I like that. Anyway, it seems to work really well for me. I don't know if you'd use this in Zoom per se, because Zoom has a whiteboard. Zoom has a lot of features that might just make you want to stay in the Zoom native camera. But still, it's a nice option to have if you need to do that. That's also, by the way, why this frame rate for this video is so slow, because it's recording in Zoom, and Zoom is not a professional, video production software. It's a streaming software. So FYI, if you are making videos to show tutorials and things like that, don't just do a Zoom screenshot. Screen share. I would definitely record something in OBS. It's free. It's very, very powerful. And there's a million tutorials by a million gamers and YouTubers and Twitchers, and I don't know all the different lingo. So I hope this has been helpful. Thanks. Give me some comments in the feedback.